Lindsie Chrisley took to Instagram and Facebook last night to show her support for her father Todd and stepmother Julie. As Chrisley Knows best fans know, this is a difficult week for the Chrisley family as it kicks off Todd and Julie's tax and bank fraud federal court trial. Within her Instagram post, Lindsie tells her followers she knows deep in her heart that her parents did nothing wrong, and she hopes they will get the justice they deserve. Chrisley Knows best fans were a bit shocked to see Lindsie take to such a public platform to talk about her father and Julie. Lindsie has been estranged from her parents for such a long time, and she's confirmed on her Instagram stories more than a few times that Jackson has no relationship with his grandparents. So fans were overwhelmed with emotions when they came across her public display of support for her father. In fact, many fans admit it warmed their hearts to see Lindsie extending an olive branch in her father Todd's direction. There was nothing but love in the comments of Lindsie's Instagram post. Many fans gushed about how much this type of post warmed their hearts. Fans were thrilled as they believed this meant Lindsie and Todd had started to repair their relationship and were on much better terms. Here's some of what fans had to say in the comments. While there is always a lot of hate for Lindsie Chrisley among the Chrisley Knows best fan base, what fans want more than anything is for this father and daughter relationship to mend. Fans believe Lindsie is eternally blessed to have such an incredible and generous father, and fans have always hoped these two would find their way back to each other. Did it also warm your heart that Lindsie Chrisley took the time to show support for Todd and Julie? Let us know in the comments, and keep coming back for more on this family. Lindsie Chrisley warms fans' hearts with olive branch to Todd. A story of reconciliation and healing in a world where family dynamics are often messy and complicated. Stories of reconciliation have the power to heal not just those involved, but also the fans who have followed their journey. One such story is that of Lindsie Chrisley and her estranged father, Todd Chrisley, stars of the hit reality TV show Chrisley Knows Best. Their relationship has been a roller coaster, filled with public drama, disagreements, and periods of silence. However, Lindsie's recent olive branch to her father has not only sparked a new chapter in their relationship, but also warmed the hearts of their fans. For many who have followed the Chrisley family, the Chrisleys' personal lives have been as much a part of the show as their entertaining antics and family-focused moments. Yet, behind the scenes, the public persona of this Southern family has been fraught with tension, particularly between Lindsie and Todd. Lindsie, who left the family's reality show years ago, had made her own life outside the spotlight. This decision, along with various family issues, caused a rift between her and Todd, one that was widely talked about on social media, in interviews, and in the press. However, in a surprising turn of events, Lindsie recently shared an emotional and heartfelt message that suggested the possibility of healing between her and her father. This gesture was an unexpected yet beautiful olive branch, symbolizing the hope for new beginnings and the possibility of reconciliation. As fans watched Lindsie extend this peace offering, many felt a sense of joy, not just for the Chrisley family, but for anyone who has ever struggled with fractured relationships. A history of tension between Lindsie and her father has been well documented. From the moment Lindsie left Chrisley Knows Best, the public began to notice a shift in her relationship with Todd. She was no longer a frequent presence on the show, and the absence of her vibrant personality left a noticeable gap. As rumors swirled, many speculated about the reasons behind her departure and the growing distance between the father and daughter. It wasn't long before Lindsie herself began to open up about the painful realities of her relationship with Todd. In interviews and on social media, Lindsie spoke candidly about feeling neglected and misunderstood, while Todd's reactions were often harsh, at times even public. The world watched as their family drama unfolded before them, with the underlying pain of a fractured father-daughter relationship. The tension between them didn't end with just hurt feelings. It was further complicated by external pressures. With Todd's legal issues and the public nature of their reality show, everything about the Chrisley family's drama became fodder for the tabloids. This constant scrutiny, coupled with personal disagreements, made the idea of a peaceful resolution seem increasingly unlikely. Fans, too, were left wondering whether things would ever improve between Todd and Lindsie, or if this was simply a case of irreparable the public fallout. Lindsay's recent gesture of extending an olive branch to Todd came as a surprise to many. On a heartfelt Instagram post, she shared a photo with a caption that spoke volumes about her desire for healing. Lindsie wrote about the importance of family, forgiveness, and the hope for reconciliation. She acknowledged the difficult moments they had been through, but expressed her longing to build a bridge rather than let the past define their future. The message was short but powerful. Sometimes you have to let go of the past to embrace the future, Lindsie wrote. Family is worth fighting for. Even when the hurt runs deep, there's always a way back. This message was more than just words. It was a visible sign of maturity, compassion, and strength from Lindsie. What made this olive branch even more poignant was the acknowledgement of her father's flaws and her own personal growth. Lindsie didn't deny the pain that had been caused by their past, but she expressed a willingness to move forward, and that resonated deeply with her followers. It wasn't just a message to Todd, but a message to anyone who has ever experienced a fractured family dynamic and wondered whether there was hope for reconciliation. In her post, Lindsie also reflected on the lessons she had learned over the years. She spoke about how time and distance had allowed her to gain perspective on her family's complicated relationships. With maturity, Lindsie recognized that holding onto resentment only kept her stuck in the past. This message of growth was not just about forgiveness, but about moving forward with a heart that was open to healing and new beginnings. Fans react with overwhelming support. The response from fans was immediate and overwhelmingly positive. Many fans, who had followed the Chrisley family's journey for years, expressed joy and hope at Lindsie's message. Social media platforms were flooded with comments from followers who shared their own stories of reconciliation, noting how Lindsie's post had inspired them to take steps toward healing in their own relationships. "Wow, I never thought we would see this," one fan wrote on Lindsie's Instagram post. "Your strength to reach out to your dad is inspiring. Family is everything, and this is a beautiful reminder of the power of forgiveness." Another fan commented, "This speaks volumes. I hope Todd sees your message and knows how much you care. Family drama is so hard, but you're showing that love can overcome it." Lindsie's olive branch not only provided a glimpse of hope for her relationship with Todd, but also struck a chord with people who had similar struggles with family estrangements. Her willingness to open her heart and share her vulnerability was a testament to the importance of healing broken relationships, regardless of how complicated they may seem. It wasn't just the fans who were moved by Lindsie's message. The post also captured the attention of other family members. In the days following her heartfelt post, Todd Chrisley shared a rare, emotional response on his own social media platforms. While not as detailed as Lindsie's message, Todd expressed his gratitude and hope for the future. "I'm proud of my daughter for speaking from her heart," Todd wrote. "Family is everything. I'm grateful for the love and the chance to make things right." While the full scope of their reconciliation is still unfolding, Todd's acknowledgement of Lindsie's message gave fans a glimpse of the possibility that their relationship could heal. What this means for their family, the olive branch from Lindsie, not only has the potential to heal her relationship with Todd, but it could also set a new tone for the entire Chrisley family. If Lindsie and Todd can find a way back to each other, it might offer a much-needed sense of closure and healing for the entire family, which has often been in the public eye for their personal struggles. Reconciliation could also provide a sense of unity and hope to the broader family, as it may encourage other members to address their own issues with each other. This gesture also signals a shift in Lindsie's life and her future. No longer defined by the past conflicts that once made headlines, Lindsie is now stepping into a space of personal growth, where the possibility of moving forward without bitterness or anger is paramount. Fans who have watched her evolve on social media and in public forums know that this olive branch is the beginning of something new, a fresh chapter for both her and her father. In a world where public feuds often play out for years with no resolution in sight, Lindsie's willingness to offer forgiveness and the chance for a fresh start serves as a reminder that healing is always possible, no matter how fractured the relationship may seem. Conclusion: Lindsie, Chrisley's olive branch to her father Todd, has sparked a wave of hope, warmth, and inspiration for their fans and the public alike. In a time when family rifts